Good evening. Welcome to ORP-TV. I'm Craig Stagner, coming to you from the JK Auto Repair Studio. JK Auto Repair is, of course, a full-service car care provider located in Ozark, Missouri, 2301 West Selmore Road. Go over and let Zach and John take good care of you. This is the All Parts Auto Salvage Midweek Report. All Parts Auto Salvage with two locations in Springfield. 2600 North Benton is the salvage yard. 425 East Kearney is your parts store. Alton and Krista can help you fix your car. Well, this was, again, we talked about this. First of all, I just remember I see my green on there. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you. I hope you have your four-leaf clovers for good luck wearing your green. I would have liked to have played the one song that you have to play on this day, and that's Shipping Up to Boston from the Dropkick Murphys. But of course, Facebook would have deleted that part of it. So just know that we're thinking about that. One of the great songs. You probably know it from if you watched The Departed, it's in it, and all the Sam Adams commercials. So anyway, I digress. Monster Energy Supercross racing last night. This is one of the best things that's ever happened. Maybe one of the best parts of COVID, this pandemic, has been the twice a week racing, the Saturday, Tuesdays. They got back to it this week. I had Arlington on Saturday, had Arlington again last night, and have Arlington coming up this coming Saturday. Well, racing last night in the 450 class. Man, if you are a fan of Cooper Webb and KTM, this is the season's only getting better because Cooper Webb is getting hotter than a $2 pistol right about now, which is great news for him and bad news for the rest of the 450 class because Cooper Webb, even though during the heat races went down hard during the whoop section, came back, you would have never thought that he had anything happen because he came back with a fire, excuse me, and absolutely ran away with this 450 class. And he not the best competition to him wasn't held up because right behind him was Tomac and Roxon. But Cooper Webb, not the most exciting racer to watch, kind of just methodical, just rides his race like a video game, just runs it smooth every time over and over again. Cooper Webb takes the win. It stretches out that points championship lead that he had. He is now 12 points ahead of Ken Roxon and 36 ahead of Eli Tomac. About 7 races left. Still a lot can happen because they earn like 25 to 26 points per race. So still very much anyone's game. Really exciting is the 250 West class. Now in the 250 East, you have Jett Lawrence. Jett's older brother Hunter, they both raced the 250 East or West last year. Smartly this year, they said, let's do one and the other so we're not competing with each other. Jett Lawrence got his first career win this season. Well, now, I don't know if you can see how excited he was there, but Hunter Lawrence, the older brother, got his first win. Fell off the bike at the finish line, was tears, crying, excited. It was the kind of emotion that you cannot help but smile when you're watching somebody this excited. As you all know, especially with kids in racing, This family gave up way more than anybody I've ever heard of. They lived in Australia, moved to England, sold pretty much everything they had, gave up their jobs to follow this dream, then from England to the U.S., and now both their boys are 250 event winners. Jett Lawrence is really heralded as one of the top 250s in the world. Hunter's kind of been behind him, even though he's the older brother. Well, now he joins his brother, Jett, both with a pair of wins. Really exciting to see that. Now, the 250 West class, I don't know if you can see this on here. Hunter Lawrence, Cameron McAdoo, Justin Cooper, Garrett Marchbanks, and Jalik Swoll. Those 5. Again, remember, we said that you can gain about 26 points for a win. They've got 5 races left. And if you look over here, their points, 84, 83, 82. You have 10 points separating the top 5 riders in that 250 West class. So that is going to get real exciting. They have 4 races left Saturday, then 3 more, and then the finale. They get some weeks off. In the 450 class, I want to mention, and I see he's here now, my buddy Ian always gets upset if I don't mention his name. So Ian was really cheering for Kevin Moranz out of Topeka, Kansas. Went to the main again. So a pair of back-to-back 450 main appearances for Kevin Moranz, who just about got the whole shot in the main over Cooper Webb. I tell you what, some of these other guys, Ken Roxon, Eli Tomac, they need to go over and take some whole shot lessons from Kevin Moranz, because Moranz lights it up out of the gate. I don't know what he's doing that they're not, but he's way faster out of the gate than the top pros. So Kevin Moranz, back-to-back 450 main appearances. Congratulations to him. Really a good sign of things to come for Kevin Moranz. Again, there's your look at your point standings right now. Bristol week started Monday, going on through this week. Apparently, from everything I'm seeing, I haven't got to watch really much of it online, but what I've read, apparently the scrapyard at the Bristol Dirt Nationals is going to look something like the final chase scene in the movie The Blues Brothers. If you've seen that, apparently there's $1 million in cars and motors that have been wrecked here at this Bristol. What I'm understanding is motors are blowing, driver mistakes. Everything I've seen, though, says just that this track is more than these guys were expecting. They're running faster, higher RPMs, and with less margin for error than what they're used to. That's what I'm reading. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that's what I've read, and that is a contributing factor to how many torn up cars there are at this event. It's going to culminate Saturday into this $50,000 winner payout on Saturday, and I believe that's going to be on one of the pay-per-view platforms. It's not being broadcast on regular TV. Now, of all the things that could be exciting to come out of this dirt week, this is probably going to be the one that stands out the most. 12-year-old racer Trey Mills he's from the Jacksonville, Florida area, someplace called, he races at Lake City, Florida. He is the 2020 All-Tech Raceway 604 late model champion. He started racing at 6 in karts, started moving up. At 11, I think it was, it said he won this championship. 11. He wasn't playing. He wasn't playing with Pokemon cars and little die. He won a championship track, big car. 12 years old. This kid is badass. He's little bitty. He's not like he's one of these prodigy kids that's 6 foot tall. He looks like a 12-year-old kid. Well, he went out there and won the first feature of the 602 late model feature number 1 yesterday. Absolutely unbelievable. 12 years old. I'd say get on the Trey Mills train, because this thing is going to be maybe rolling real strong over the next few years. Absolutely amazing. Remember that name, Trey Mills. One more bit of news coming out of Bristol. Not a big surprise, but it was confirmed. Kyle Larson will be racing the Truck Series on Saturday before the Cup Series on Sunday. Kyle Larson, of course, is no stranger to the dirt or the trucks, so this only makes sense. I would expect a few more of the Cup guys may do this to try to get that extra time in. Practices will be on Friday, a week from Friday, for the Cup Series cars. Saturday will be the Truck Series, and on Sunday will be the Car Series. Well, Kyle Larson will be there in that truck. May give us a little indication as what we could see on Sunday based on Saturday's run. NHRA announced today that they are postponing the Winter Nationals at Pomona, California. That was set for April 9th through 11th. One of the really odd reasons for this, they're using the facility as a drive-through corona vaccination location. I don't know if that was the complete reason for it, but nonetheless, the Winter Nationals has been postponed. So that means the next event will be April 16th through 18th at Las Vegas. One of the more exciting races in that this is the 4 wides. Really clips along fast, but I can't imagine what it would be like to be in the stands and see 4 10,000 plus horsepower cars going down the track. 40 to 50,000 horsepower going down at one time would have to be absolutely amazing. I do want to mention, I just noticed today that on Sunday, Greg Anderson, who won the Pro Stock class, that was his 60th birthday and his 95th career win. Greg Anderson, kind of a Tom Selleck looking fella, and I should have pulled a picture up of him, but he is just 2 wins behind the legendary Warren Johnson for number 1 all time. I would imagine, I can't believe that Johnson stopped at 97. Seems like you'd really want to push it to get that 100, but it's not easy to get those wins. But rapidly closing in on that, was a happy birthday to Greg Anderson. I-35 Speedway announced today that their season opener scheduled for this weekend has been pushed back a week just because of too much rain. Not going to be able to put on the show that they want. I'm sure that on their show, I believe that's tomorrow night, they'll be talking about that. They do a real good job with their show. If you haven't got a chance to go over and follow I-35 Speedway's race show, really get some deep information about the dirt tracking that we don't provide. I-35 Speedway has a great weekly show, but that event will be pushed back 1 week to the 27th at Winston, Missouri. So hopefully better weather, but we'll talk about that coming up. Another noteworthy event coming up this week is the Poplar Bluff Motorsports Speedway or Motorsports Park. They're having the 410 Sprints, $1,500 to win. This will be on Saturday at 3 o'clock. The 410 Sprint Car Invasion starts at 3 o'clock. I like that. I like those early starts. Maybe you can get home at a good time. So that is one of the big events coming up this weekend. Twister Alley also has their first day event of 2021 on Saturday. It'll be a test and tune. Gates open up at 1. Test and tune will start at 2 and run till about 6 o'clock. Twister Alley, you do not want to miss this track. Want to point out, ORP TV is one of the contributors to Team Aziz on the carts. You'll see there they're doing, if you're interested, $5 to have your single name, $10 to have a family name put on the cars. Cute little idea for some fundraiser. Summer Aziz was posting about this. So we went with our last name and then our granddaughter, who Mia Racer. So just absolute. I mean, how great is it that my granddaughter's last name is Racer? So there's another look at some of the ones. Of course, I wanted to highlight it there. I had to send that out to my daughter so she could see that. But if interested for $5 helping out, I mean, come on, $5, help out the Aziz. And also, we've got our hats ordered. We haven't got them yet, but Ewing Brothers in motocross, who are now being sponsored by Schaefer Oil. That's a big, exciting deal. They're selling hats for fundraising. A lot of people are doing that this time of year. A great way to help out with all of those. This is your birthdays, brought to you by Hodges Tree Trimming. Hodges Tree Trimming, we guarantee the best work at the best price. A former ORP TV girl racer. She's not doing a lot of racing now. She's played a lot of softball, but one of the families we really love, and I love this girl. She's like a niece, daughter kind of thing. We really think the world of her. Happy 18th birthday, Caitlin Daly. I hope you've had a great day. A longtime school friend of my wife and a friend of mine, Dana Brown, with a birthday today. Coming up tomorrow, Mandy Mccoy. Mandy McCoy, talk about prodigies. Her two boys are two of the fastest 4 to 7-year-olds in the country racing the KTMs, the series Loretta Lynn's, and all sorts of series across the country. But this is tomorrow's her day. Happy birthday tomorrow, Mandy McCoy. Coming up on Saturday, Riley Sharp with a birthday. Sunday, one of the soldiers. This young lady, is a soldier, and I couldn't be more proud of her and proud to be able to call her a friend. Happy birthday coming up, Paula Alejandro. Hope you have a great birthday. Brittany Carrender has a birthday coming up. That name will be changing here in a couple months. She's going to be getting married, and I know that because I'm performing that wedding. On Monday, from Vietti Marketing, Greg Vietti. Greg, I hope you have a great birthday on Monday. On Tuesday, Michelle Petrie, Brad Ost, and Brian Walker, all with birthdays coming up. This is the weekend forecast brought to you by Appleton Imaging. Appleton Imaging, David and Missy Appleton are great photographers, great people, and you can find them a lot of times at Hillbilly Speedway. But they are an all-service photographer, 417-422-111. Well, can you believe this? Look at this. What? It's supposed to start snowing in the morning. Supposed to get about 4 or 5 hours of snow tomorrow. So, but anyway, after that, going to keep climbing. 54 and sunny, 58 and sunny, 63 and sunny. Great weather for you to get out and visit some of the local tracks that are going to be opening up this weekend and continuing racing. So, if you got some photographs you need taken at the racetrack or one of those weddings, birthdays, make sure you hit up Appleton Imaging. Tell them that ORP TV sent you. Now, this is a new segment that we're doing. I want to welcome again Renee Frizzell, who owns Home Sweet Home Realty and Associates. You can give her a call there at 221-6466. They're on Facebook and Instagram. This is the Home Sweet Home openers. This weekend, the home openers, Batesville Motor Speedway is opening up this weekend. Legit Speedway Park has Test and Tune opening up. Same thing with Salina High Banks. Kingsville Motocross Park is opening on Sunday. That's the first day of their season. And Twister Alley Raceway with Test and Tune, as we talked about. I go out and see Chip and Heather. That whole crew out there is outstanding. But that's your Home Sweet Home opener for this weekend. And this is the All Parts Auto Salvage weekend race schedule. All Parts Auto Salvage with 2 locations in Springfield. Let All Parts Auto Salvage help you fix your car. Saturday, Centerville Dragway. Let's see here. Centerville has Saturday night fun drags. It'll be the first one of the season. And then on Sunday, they have a bracket race. We'll show that in a minute. Jeffers Motorsports Park has the Bracket Gamblers and Test and Tune. Let's see. Mocan has fun drags. And Ozark Raceway Park has Test and Tune and Bracket Gamblers. Tulsa has Test and Tune, and then going to roll into the Midnight Drag. So a couple different Midnight Drags going on this weekend. On Sunday, Centerville, like we said, with a bracket race. And Mocan has their Spring Hot Rod Reunion. That's always a lot of fun. Mocan's a great track over there. Go over and see. It's still smoking at Mocan. Then on Saturday, with some of the other racing going on, Twister Alley Raceway has their Test and Tune. Let's skip over to that here. They have their Test and Tune going on. the AXC, that's the Arkansas Cross Country Series. They have their second round of the 2021 season. This is at Howler Holler in Alton, Missouri. And Sunday, it's that race number 1 of the Missouri State Series in Kingsville Motocross Park. I believe that's in Alton, or that's not Alton, up in Kingsville. So that is on Sunday. Somehow we left off the dirt tracks there. Nevada has Test and Tune from noon to 6 on Saturday. Old 71 has an enduro race at noon on Saturday. Poplar Bluff, as we said, has the Sprint Car Invasion. And Valley Speedway has Test and Tune as well. 81 Speedway Test and Tune. And Batesville with an enduro also coming up on this weekend. Now NASCAR this week is in Atlanta. Sunday, let's see, Friday night is Camping World. That is 1:30 on, no, that's Saturday. Boy, this show's coming apart like those cars at Bristol, isn't it? Camping World on Saturday, 1:30 on Fox Sports 1. This is a doubleheader on Saturday from Atlanta. Truck Series at 1:30 on Fox Sports 1. The Xfinity Series comes on at 4 o'clock, so they'll go straight from the Truck Series into the Xfinity. And then on Sunday at 2 o'clock on Fox, it's the NASCAR Cup Series. AMA Supercross is back Saturday night. This is round number 3 from Arlington. 7 o'clock is the gate drop, but that's only on the Peacock app. It's really great to have that too. You can watch all the features and all the qualifying, a lot of good racing to see throughout the day. And at 9:30 will be the tape delayed of that, so if you want to watch it on your big TV, 9:30 on NBC Sports Network. That will do it, mercifully, after bobbling through the rest of that there. I want to thank you all for joining us here. Shirts are selling like crazy. We've sold through about half of the Dirt Life shirts already, and we don't even have them yet. They're at the printer. They should be here in another week or so, and about half of them are sold, so don't miss out on those. The new ORP TV shirts, tank tops, the vintage shirts, Dirt Life. You don't want to miss out on this. Help us. And help us keep bringing you all the schedules and results. And generally, if it's racing, it's here on ORP TV. We'll see you back here on Sunday with a lot of the results. Hopefully, a lot of this racing get done. Be safe. We're under a tornado watch. Be safe out there. And happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you. We'll see you Sunday. I'm Stag.